This 66-year-old lightship has lain at her moorings here at Gloucester Docks for the past 14 years. No longer a lightship, but operated by the Brooks family as a luxury guest house and conference suite. Time now to move her into the large dry dock at Gloucester Shipyard. Where she is moored now is the closest the Sula has been to the shipyard, and there is a problem. The Sula is lying on tons of mud. This light guided ships in and out of the Humber. Let us hope it can guide the Sula to the shipyard in the dock basin. The large dry dock lies empty, awaiting the arrival of Sula. But first, there is a lot of mud to be dug out of the canal. You will recall the extensive dredging programme that took place in Gloucester Docks earlier this year. The problem with Gloucester Docks is that each day millions of gallons of water is pumped into the dock from the nearby river Severn. With this water is silt, held in suspension until it drops to the bed of the dock, in effect mud. To get the Sula to the shipyard, first the mud around and beneath her has to be removed. So it was that in the first week of November 2024, the Severn lady arrived with empty hoppers to begin this work. A gloomy day, and work began in earnest on the Monday morning when the tug Eva arrived with a large hopper bars to be filled with mud. Followed by the tug Bandit with another empty hopper. It is a shuttle service between here and Parkend for the two tugs. The tug Bandit arrives pushing one empty hopper. Meanwhile, the large hopper is got into position, ready for the excavator operator to begin work. First though, he has to remove debris, collected during the hopper barge's long time laid up in the canal. The large hopper was soon filled with mud and taken back to Parkend by the Eva. Time for the Bandit to connect to a loaded hopper before setting off on the 6-mile trip to Parkend. Soon the Eva is back, pushing 2 empty hoppers, and in no time mud is loaded into one of them. Coupled to a previously loaded one, the Eva, with Skipper Mike at the helm, sets off down the canal. We arrive at Parkend, 6 miles down the Gloucester and Sharpness Canal from Gloucester, known locally as Castle Bridge, after the long-gone Castle Inn. Alongside the canal, on the towpath side, a large pit, 5 metres deep, has been dug, now almost filled from the mud dredged alongside Sula. We see the excavator operator, Dave, busy making room for the next hopper load of mud. In the distance, we see the tug Eva pushing a loaded hopper of mud towards Parkend. Way in front is a small cruiser, about to pass a narrowboat travelling towards Gloucester. 2 empty hoppers for return and 1 large hopper to unload. Back up the canal at Ree Bridge, Alan the bridge keeper, the strong man that he is, winds open the bridge, ready for the approaching Eva. There is always cheerful banter between the bridge keepers and crew of passing vessels. More banter from this passing narrowboat. What a great guy Alan is. Even allowed me to stand in the warm in his hut whilst I waited for Eva. And the man in the red is one of my subscribers and came back to me to say hello. Then appearing suddenly, pushing an empty hopper, is a small tug Bandit. She is able to pass under the closed bridge. What would Gloucester docks look like if dredging the basin ceased? Like this, full of mud, and believe me, it wouldn't take long before all we saw was mud and no water. Look out for part 2 of this latest series of dredging at Gloucester, when hopefully we shall see the lightship Sula being towed to the shipyard. Thank you for watching my film. If you liked it, why not subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Meanwhile, I look forward to meeting you all again next week with a new film for you to enjoy. Bye!